Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Bishop Dennis, and you probably noticed if you saw my last video that I sound a lot better than what I did then. You know, Jesus is Lord. He's Jehovah Rapha, the Lord our healer. And I can only it's difficult to put into words all that went on. I mean, really, a blood pressure reading of 81 over 44. That's not good. They were talking things that inside I knew I would live and not die because Jesus is Lord. He's King. I'm in His kingdom. He takes care of His children. I'm in the King's family, and He takes care of His family. And so I thank God for that. I thank God for knowing who I am. But the devil came to take me out, which he was not able. You know, the Lord has put him under His feet, and no. There's too much that we have to do, and it's not my time, not near my time. I know it's not my time. God has some epic things in store. How long have I been talking about epic things? 2026 is going to have epic events. And we just happened to see an epic event. It was called an epic event. Anyway, the devil wants to attack, wants to hinder what God is doing, and he's not able. We give him no place. I want to thank each of you. Almost brings me to tears how many prayers went up from you, each of you. Many of you don't even know me. And to read the prayers, the agreement in prayer that you guys put up with me, I thank you for your prayers. God is faithful. And we have another epic event. You know, last year Facebook really hindered us in growth and ministry outreach. It don't only take a person to go in and flick a switch because they were wrong in what they did. They think they were justified. They think that, you know, anyway, whatever. What it did was lead us in another direction, to open up more doors, to open up more avenue, to have a farther reach. So what the devil meant for evil, God turned it around for good. You got to understand, God doesn't cause these things to happen. He doesn't say, okay, we're going to bring evil upon. He doesn't tempt with evil. He doesn't bring evil upon you. But He will take what the devil meant for evil and turn it around and make it good. He's just that way. And that's what He's doing. So with Facebook, it jumped us forward. We got some connections and some benefits from Google. And then all of a sudden, after we shifted email over to them, because they'll take care of the email, right? We're protected with Google's email because they know what they're doing with their email, right? So now we've got domain emails that they are holding hostage because of this automated loop. You know, the one area says that we've been upgraded. The workplace has been upgraded. The workplace area says that we've been suspended. And it's just caught in that loop. All a person has to do, I mean, everything's been approved, everything's going smooth, except there's that glitch that a human being has to go in and flick the switch. And now for several days, our email has been held hostage. So it'll get straightened out. I can't say, and I will not say that this was Google's intent, but it by all means has been the result of the hindrance and hindering our outreach, hindering our ministry, and that's been the result of all this. And then not being able to talk to a human, you know, talking to AI and them telling, go here and do this. And you go there, but there's no do this there to do. There's no options. So anyway, I'm just telling you that the devil, what God has in store has to be absolutely more than epic, more than we can ask or think, because the devil wants to stop it before it starts. So just as each of you prayed, and I thank God for your prayers of healing and restoration in my body, I thank you for that. I ask you to pray against these issues that are coming against, trying to hinder us and slow us down. So it'll just open up other doors. Amen. It'll what the devil meant for evil in decreasing the outreach, God will turn it around and cause an increase. Amen. So again, we've got a lot of things in store. I'm about 80% right now. And I really believe all that happened because my body was weak. I was up probably 20 hours a day working to focus on getting these things done, reorganize and restructuring the ministry and just putting in better platforms, better tools. And in doing that, my body was wearing out. So wisdom, I need to get more rest. Just need to. So I need to slow down a little bit. But I'm passionate about getting these things done. God's going to raise up those around me that will help me, that will be able to do some of these things that is taking me hours and hours because I got to do this, and then I got to flip over and I got to do this, then I got to flip over and do this over here. Whereas we get a team together that's able to do a lot of those things for me. It'll all happen. God will put it all in place. And just need your prayers, continued prayers. Battle, battle, battle. Because we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. So, war in the heavenlies. Need to go for now, but may God bless you and make you a blessing to others.